how do you seize control of your life? Can you seize control of your life? You're not trained to do it. In fact, you're trained to do just the opposite. To do this, I've got to tell you about a man, an extraordinary man, a real man in history who lived in the 1300s. This man's name is Sultan Musa of Mali. You can look him up. He's in the history books. But I had never heard of him when I came across his writings as a 33-year-old concrete contractor. He is reported to be one of the richest men to ever walk the earth. And to put this in perspective, you guys know the name Jeff Bezos, right? And you know Elon Musk. Take them both, combine their wealth, and you get close to Sultan Musa of Mali. Not only was he extremely wealthy, he was extremely benevolent. He loved people, and he wanted everyone to know what he knew so they could do what he did. So he wrote extensively, volumes. Not for him, he already knew what to do. Everything he wrote is for you. In his writings is a formula for seizing control of your life. Sultan Musa of Mali embedded this formula into a fairy tale, and it's one you're all familiar with, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. And he wrote this fairy tale as a metaphor for his own life. But he also wrote it to preserve his life. And the reason he had to do that is because of where he learned the secrets to his success. And this has to do with a near-death experience. And he had to write the fairy tale because you didn't just come out one day in the 1300s and say, "Hey everyone, I died yesterday, but then I came back to life. And by the way, I met God, who taught me all kinds of things that our most learned scholars and clergy know nothing about." That's an easy way to get yourself in a lot of trouble, maybe even killed. Now, there are three main elements to this fairy tale. We start out with the character Aladdin, and Aladdin represents the conscious mind, that part of you that you think of as you. Then we have this all-powerful genie who can get you anything you want if you know how to summon it and how to command it in the only language it obeys. This genie represents something Musa called the veiled mind, but we all understand the concept of a subconscious mind. Now we have the coolest part of the whole story, and that's the magic lamp. The magic lamp represents some knowledge, some understanding, and it represents a language that Sultan Musa of Mali referred to as the language of the gods. And he said, anything you say in this language, the world obeys your commands. The magic lamp represents the language of feelings. Feelings is the language of the gods, and feelings are always true. And then whatever it believes to be true based on how you're feeling, not what you're saying, not what you're thinking indirectly anyway, based on how you're feeling, it believes those feelings, and its one job is to keep your life congruent with your predominant feelings. Your subconscious mind is going to orchestrate situations and circumstances to keep your life congruent with what it believes about the role you're playing. And that's all any of us are doing. We're just playing roles and learning from playing those roles. You've learned everything by doing this. You're a pro at it. You're a pro at creating a make-believe world and getting lost in it. With your imagination, you can create an imaginary scenario, and you can get lost in that imaginary scenario, and it will make you feel a certain way. And your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between experiences that happen in real life or that you just build in your own mind. You create out of whole cloth. The language of the gods is feelings. Feelings are self-fulfilling prophecies.